And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast, sponsored by Generator Supercenter of Amarillo.
Well, good Friday morning, everyone. I am meteorologist Sheldon Brashears here checking in with our ongoing first alert weather event as snow has started around the region. This is a live look from TextLine early this morning, right around 4:45. As you can see, snow is already falling before the sun even comes up. Looking at satellite and radar out there, we're seeing that snow just like we expected, primarily up in the northwestern corners of the region out there. But we're seeing, of course, a little bit of limited visibility out there, a little bit of snowfall as well. So currently we have a couple of winter storm warnings, winter weather advisories there in the purple and pink. And so, of course, let's take a look at the actual language the National Weather Service is using for expected totals with any of these particular warnings. So up in Union County, I'm looking at 3 to 6 inches plus 5 to 10 inches up around the Raton Pass area. Oklahoma Panhandle, far northwestern corner of course, your Texas Panhandle, we're seeing 4 to 9 inches possible. And then all those counties there in purple, far around Beaver County, and then stretching down through the northwestern Texas Panhandle, we're seeing the possibility of up to 4 inches. You will notice right now Potter and Randall counties are not included in that. Still in play for maybe a little bit of snow, but maybe just not quite as significant as obviously those areas to the north. So let's look at our high definition model. And as we're going to see that snow primarily stay up in the northern parts of the area here as we go throughout the mid-morning period. We're going to have to wait on a cold front to start to bring that snow further south. As you'll see right there, maybe around 2 o'clock this afternoon, we start to see some wintry mix and maybe a little bit of snow and rain mixed up here in Amarillo. Down around places like Hereford, off around Tucumcari, still seeing snow there up in the northern parts of the region. With everything generally starting to break up around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, could see a few little light snow showers push further south, but you really won't see quite as many impactful totals that far south. But still a little bit of snow could be seen down that direction before generally everything clears on out as we go on into midnight tonight. So it's really going to stay restricted to your Friday out there. So let's talk about those winter weather hazards out there, what to watch for. So if you're in one of those northern counties, we're going to see the possibility of blowing snow because as that front advances through, it's going to be pretty windy out there. That could cause limited visibility, and of course that snow could drift up in places, cause some pretty deep piles, so we'll be keeping an eye out for that. And the way things are shaping up right now, it looks to be a pretty wet snow out there, which is of course great for the soil, it's great for the ground. We love to see that for sure, but of course that leaves the possibility of overnight refreezing expected. That will cause some slick surfaces out there, and of course that snow can compact and get pretty slick as well, so we want you to stay safe out there. But like I said, this is kind of a double-sided first alert weather event because of course we have the snow, we're focusing on that, but those winds are going to be a little bit breezy as we start to kick things out of the southwest by the late morning period, and then we get those winds coming out of the north as we roll into this afternoon. That's that cold front pushing through the region. That's what will cause the blowing snows. We'll see gusts 30 to 40 miles an hour possible with that, so that could cause some brief limited visibility there, and then of course the colder air that comes with that, it's going to drop temperatures as we go into this afternoon with calming winds overnight into your Saturday morning. So on those highs for the day today, we're going to hit those pretty early. The further south you are, the later those in the day you'll see those daytime highs hit. So that's why you're seeing 50s, Tulia and Childress, 30s for us here in Amarillo, and then 20s and low 30s there up in the northern side of the area. But this doesn't really tell the whole story. For that, we've got to go to our wind chill map as we feel like we're down in the 20s this morning. Right around 11 o'clock lunchtime today, probably the warmest our temperatures will be there in the mid to upper 20s for the feels like temperatures, with those afternoon wind chills being down in the 20s. Teens up in the northern parts of the area with those feels like temperatures down in the teens by this evening. And then overnight, as those temperatures should drop around the teens and 20s, wind chills for your Saturday morning will likely be down around the single digits. So it does look properly cold out there as you head on into the early parts of the weekend. So with that in mind, let's look at that 7-day supercast. We're going to see 36 for today, 19 tonight, and then we're going to see 48, 58 for your weekend with sunnier skies. It looks like after today, moisture kind of leaves the conversation for the most part. So of course, we are in first alert mode here at News Channel 10, so make sure to stay tuned all day long for updates from myself, Doppler Dave, as well as our chase teams that are out and about to give you visuals, what's happening around the region. So make sure to stay safe and stay warm out there.